This tutorial will cover quality standards for expanded learning programs.
We will use the following standards as our guidelines for our external and internal evaluations that will be held on site. Let's review the 12 standards. Safe and supportive environment,
Active and engaged learning,
skill building,
youth voice and leadership,
healthy choices and behaviors,
diversity, access, and equality,
quality staff,
clear vision, mission, and purpose,
collaborative partnerships, continuous quality improvement, overall program management, and sustainability. Active learning enforces a safe and supportive environment by developing and reinforcing classroom rules, promoting positive peer relationships, and nurturing positive relationships with all students. Our 4 basic rules are: be safe by keeping our hands to ourselves, being respectful to the teacher and our friends, and by doing number 1 and 2, we automatically are being responsible. And if we do all 3, we can have fun and be creative. We'd like to redirect your attention to pbisworld.com. Let's look at an example if we have behavior issues in the classroom. I would log on to pbisworld.com and choose which behavior I'm having an issue with in my class. Let's look at lack of participation.
By clicking on lack of participation, the following screen will appear. It'll give you examples of what the student might be doing in your class. If any of these apply, you'll click yes. The next screen shows the first interventions that can be conducted on site. You can choose any of the ones listed below. Let's choose call on student frequently. By clicking on that link, it'll give you why you should do it, when you should do it, and how you should do it.
By following these directions, it should give you some ideas of how to deal with behavioral issues. If this didn't work, you can try a different strategy.
Let's go back. We'll click lack of participation again. Click yes because these behaviors apply. But we'll choose a different intervention. Let's choose praise when good attitude and involvement occur.
Again, you'll receive why you should do it, when you should do it, and how to do it. Positive praise promotes self-confidence, and instead of taking away and using consequences, look for the positive in the child's behavior and make sure to praise him. These are just a couple of ways you can redirect behavioral issues in your classroom. It's a wonderful resource, so make sure you do use it. Another way to resolve behavioral issues is to really extend the warm-ups in your class. The warm-ups that we have mixed for you are provided in the Dropbox. Use the most updated and latest versions. Make sure kids get sweating and moving. The intentions of the warm-ups are to give students an opportunity to listen to the latest songs while hanging out with their friends,
Act out the words, have fun, and get a good workout.
get their wiggles out,
Learn musicality,
and practice choreography. This is especially important to do in the after-school program at the very beginning of your classes. Students have been sitting all day in their classroom with the exception of getting one recess break and one lunch recess break. One of the latest studies has shown that if a student is sitting, after half an hour, the brain starts to fall asleep. It's very important that we get them up, moving, and having fun safely. Quality standard number 2, active and engaged learning. We have designed and supplied a curriculum with a day-to-day lesson and objectives for you to use in your classes. It's really important to use the curriculum and to stick to the daily lessons. By following the structure of the daily lessons, you can go into every class prepared, and you're less likely to have classroom management issues which take away from the overall performance. The structure provided is there to give you the best performance within 7 weeks. If you spend too much time on games without a purpose, you're taking away from the structure of the program and the overall quality. Not just of the final performance, but the program quality. Our lessons should be taught with an objective in mind and a goal to shoot for.
And these lessons can be presented as games. You'll want to be innovative when planning for your lessons. Use references that are relatable to the students and turn each lesson into a game to really captivate the students' interests and keep them learning. This is one example of how a school day teacher got students interested in their English test.
With current events. The whip is very popular right now, so you could take this and turn it into something creative that's relatable to the Jungle Book.
Or dance in general. For instance,
W could be for watch. Performer versus audience. Now you can review how the performer should behave as well as the audience. H can be for highlights. The audience can highlight positive feedback and reflections on how the performers performed. I could be for imagine. Imagine being a professional on stage. Imagine an audience in front of you.
Imagine going to a show and
watching high energy performers. This is what we want you to imagine and act out. And finally, P, you can do everything by practicing. Practice makes permanent, and perfect practice makes perfect. Let's review quality number 3, skill building. The curriculum is designed to build skills in acting, singing, and most of all, dancing, such as the brain dance. You can use the brain dance daily in your classes to reiterate all of these skills.
You can also use this to encourage students that need a little bit more motivation to participate in class. For instance, during a warm-up, if you have students that are tired or have body aches, you can encourage them to use the upper or lower part of their body, one side of their body, and during the warm-up, to get them sweaty and make it a really good workout, you can use cross-lateral movements,
core distal, and vestibular movements just to challenge them a bit. There are many resources provided for you in the curriculum that you should be using daily. We also want more student involvement. Students can create or add their own ideas to choreography. They can share ownership of the design of the program. During warm-ups, you can teach the choreography and students can build on previously learned skills, and they can think deeper into choreography and learn musicality, learning about counts,
tempo,
levels,
and shapes.
Quality standard number 4, youth, voice, and leadership. Our lessons need to be purposeful. Participants should work in a multitude of settings. They can work in groups where they practice skills in team building, collaboration, and effective communication.
Our curriculum includes art days. The purpose for these art days is for the student to have the opportunity to express creativity, see a different dimension, and relate it to their final project or performance, color and create a visual piece to enhance their acting and singing while dancing on stage. These art projects sometimes take just a few minutes, and we have 1 hour class with each student.
Teachers should connect a movement, singing, or acting activity to extend the learning project. Once the art activities have been finished, you can extend their thought process and provoke thinking on a deeper level. Healthy choices and behaviors, quality standard number 5. Teachers should be instilling positive interventions versus taking away or scolding students. Constant praise builds self-confidence. Warm-ups encourage students to do activities that make them sweat and talk about how exercising daily can be easy and fun. These are ways of creating healthy behaviors and invoking healthy thinking. Before teaching the warm-ups, teachers should explain why we do the warm-ups. The exercise routine daily is important for all of us to be fit.
Teachers should also take advantage of snack time or other opportunities where you get to have one-on-one relationships with the students. During snack, you can say things like, "Wow, great job choosing the carrots instead of the cookies."
Planting little messages throughout the day will help invoke healthy thinking and encourage healthy choices. Quality standard number 6, diversity, access, and equity. Teachers should take advantage of their daily lessons to incorporate sign language, world languages by counting in different languages, sharing personal experiences such as, who wants to raise their hand and tell me what they did this weekend?
Did anyone try anything new?
I tried Chinese food.
Furthermore, when planning your lessons, you can always include cultural dances,
such as African, swing, Polynesian, Bollywood. We want to enlighten students' thoughts and broaden their minds to understand the world around them. Program quality standards. Number 7, quality staff. Active learning holds high standards for their teachers. Attendance and time management is crucial. We only have 7 weeks to prepare students for our final culminating performance.
Multiple absences negatively impact our program, as well as the students' behaviors.
Teachers are expected to be at their shifts on time and ready and prepared to teach their lessons. Use your talents to awaken your teaching purpose and the student's potential. In reviewing that, we should also understand our clear vision and purpose. This is Active Learning's mission, and these are our goals. But as an active learning teacher, what is your mission and purpose?
And how do you deliver that to our students each day?
Active Learning prides himself with the collaborative partnerships working under Engage 360. Keeping open communication and offering to help our team members has proven to create a safe and supportive environment for the students.
By staying informed about new research, best practices, and innovations, we can continually strive to be better.
To ensure quality improvement is continuous, we will be conducting observations and evaluations based on these standards throughout the school year.
Our final quality standard is sustainability.
We are so grateful for our ongoing partnership with Engage 360 and the Santa Ana community. Our mission and goal is to set healthy trends in schools specifically that expand into the community at large by actively participating and sponsoring events. Stay updated with our community involvement and be a part of it whenever you can. Look out for our nonprofit organization, Active Learning, Believe and Inspire, ELBI, which means My Heart. This nonprofit organization has been designed to offer a safe sanctuary for children and their families to develop the artist within and relieve emotional and physical ailments through classical and cultural dance, fitness, theater, and art education.
Thank you for viewing this short tutorial. We hope it was helpful.